So Di, we now have the fixtures and it looks like a tough start with Exeter and Leicester at home as our first two home games, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, you've got to play them at some point of the season, and I'll be saying the same thing at the start of every season. There's no easy games, but certainly a difficult start for us. You know, the first game obviously away to Worcester. Worcester, you know, will want to start the season really well. They'll be looking for scalps early doors. They're going to hope to try and catch us cold. We've got to make sure that doesn't happen. And you know, obviously it's a good place to start with an away victory. So that's going to be tough for us, and when we're going to have to get our head around. Then, as you said, Exeter and Leicester at home. So one thing them three games have really cemented in your thought process is you can't ease into this season. You know, we're going to have to hit the ground running. You know, it's pretty much the case for most seasons, but there's clear evidence there really. If we're a little 5-10% off our game, you know, we're going to lose important games there.
And Bath, Harlequins and Northampton over the Christmas and New Year period, so that'll be tough as well, but some mouth-watering games to look forward to as well.
Yeah, it is, and you know, I think we played Bath, I think the season before last, the Christmas game at the Rico, and it was a phenomenal atmosphere, a great game, a lot of Bath supporters came there, which helped with the atmosphere, so you know, that's always going to be a tough game, and you know, as I said, there's no easy games, but you know, Harlequins over Christmas as well, so that's, you know, that's going to be another big game for us. We've got a little bit of history. I think we seem to get the best out of each other and the worst out of each other, really. But I'm just really looking forward to this season. It's been, you know, obviously sadly going out to the semi-final stage last season. You know, we have to put our hands up, and certainly for the first 25 minutes we weren't good enough. We got better as the game went on, but you can't give a team like Saracens that at the start. But you know, I've been really eager to get back into the season, because you know, the support we had right through every game last season, and especially in that semi-final, you know, is something that we'd really appreciate, really. So we just want to get back to the job. We want to get back in the season, hopefully playing well and repaying the support that we always have.
And the run is a long way away now, but Exeter, Saracens and Bath and Harlequins as well as our last regular season Premiership games. That's another exciting prospect, but difficult again.
Yeah, they are. And as you said, you know, we keep on saying this league is very attritional league, and you know, you can't. There's no games that you can say there's an easy win there for you and so on. But as you said, it's a real difficult run in for us as well. But I'm really pleased we're finishing at home. I think that's you know, it's always a little bit of a fun stone if you have, you know, your last home game, you're trying to thank the supporters and so on, and then you've got another game after that. So, you know, from our point of view, obviously, you know, it's great to finish with a home game against Quins as well. So, you know, that'd be a great occasion. Hopefully we're sitting in a good position then, and hopefully, you know, that game's going to have some meaning, and hopefully that could lead to us having a home semi-final. But certainly not counting out chickens. You know, people can talk about me being negative, but first thing we've got to make sure of, we don't get relegated. So you've got to have a good start, because we see it year after year. Teams that, you know, that have a real poor start find it hard to recover, like we did for pretty much a big part of last season. So we want to have a good start, a solid mid-season pretty much, and really finish with a bang, which will hopefully lead us into, you know, obviously top 6, top 4, and you know, fingers crossed that we can sneak into that top 2.
As you've just said, they're all hard and exciting games, so it promises to be a great season, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, and I think, you know, last season we had as many challenges as you could think of. We got chucked our way, and perhaps, you know, the 2 seasons before we were quite lucky with injuries and so on, and the odd bounce of the ball went our way. Certainly last year I didn't feel that any 50-50 decisions went our way. You know, anything that could have happened regards injury-wise happened. So hopefully we get a little bit of luck, and that you need a bit of luck, and you know, that's the odd referee's decision, the odd bounce of the ball. But for me, I can even put that to one side, long as we can get most of the squad on the field. Because I think if we can get most of the squad on the field, I think we're more than a match for anybody.